So welcome back to another video. So today I want us to take a look at a chatbot. You know those chatbots, those automatic chatbots that you get when you are scrolling through a web and you get a auto response. So we're going to take a look at that today. I already inserted the basic responses. So I'm using key value pairs. So there's a key here. So the key is hello, and it goes with the response of hi there, how can I help you, with a key of how are you, and so on and so forth. So since I already have that started, what we can now do is we can have the read line, something that will make us have input and also get output. So what we'll do is we'll start with the read line. So we will get the read line. We'll create an interface. So this interface will have an input. So this input will process it to be a standard input, and we'll have an output. Same thing with the output, we will process it to be a standard output, just like that. So what we have here is we are able to take input and we can also get output. So that's what this is. And now what we're going to do is we're going to have a function. So this function is going to be the main function that will make us interact with our chat. So we'll have a function here. Let's call it chat. So this function will take a question like so, and this question, it'll come from you, and we'll use an arrow function. So inside the parentheses of the arrow function, we will have to have the user's input. Okay, so now that we have this, we can start to play around with the user input, set it to be all lowercase. So we want the user input to be lowercase, like so. So now we want to print out. So the chatbot will display this to us. So we'll get the response. So it'll take in whatever we input right here. So our user input will go here, or we will have the default, and the default will go here. So what do I mean by default? So as you can see here, we have the basic key value pairs. So we have the hello and we have the value here. So each and every one of these has a corresponding response. So we also have the default. So the default will automatically just say, I'm not sure how to respond to that. Can you try something else? Automatically. So if there's nothing, if maybe the user inputs something like that, something that we don't have here as a key, maybe instead of hello, you will put good day. So by default, it will give you that it's not sure to respond to that. Can you try something else? That's what that means. And so now that we have this, we can now go ahead and have a if statement for the user input. So if you say bye, like so, we should close it. Okay, so we should close this. Otherwise, we should just keep going, just keep the conversation flowing. So we keep the conversation going. That's what this means. And we should call our chat. And now let's save this. And should we run it? Node. What's happening? Clear. So let's call it .js. So as you can see, there's a prompt asking me to have an input. So let's say hello. And it responds, hi there, how can I help you? So let's say something that's not written in our script. Let's have something. What can you say? I'm good. And yourself? You should give us the default. So it says, I'm not sure how to respond to that. Can you try something else? So if we say something that's in our script, how are you? I'm not sure to respond to that. Can you try something else? So this is right here. It's this part, okay? It's giving us this part. So this is the idea behind how they make chatbots. So yeah, I hope that was fun. You learned something, and catch you on the next video.